private servers first came out, they used TBC's experience points for the quest turn-ins after level 30, which was like 30% more experience points. But that's been fixed recently. The private servers now use the correct XP values. Actually, thanks to this video you guys are watching right now, they used my video to correct the experience point values on all the quests after level 30. Thanks for watching my video. Yeah, I just explained the Westfall stuff. Yeah, just spent like the last couple minutes explaining that. Basically, I haven't really looked into it yet. I don't really know like how effective it would be compared to Darkshore. I do plan on getting a Westfall guide eventually. I mean, that's basically the gist of it. Yo, Pepperino, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub.
Glory to the Horde.
How often do I have money for my level 40 mount? Usually at like level 46, like when I'm coming in from Fairless to Orgrimmar, that is usually always when I'm able to afford my mount. And I usually have to borrow like 20 gold in order to achieve that. This is neither beta or a private server. This is actual vanilla WoW, recorded in 2006 on an official Blizzard server. Do I have any experience from the 1 to 60 guides by Classic WoW Live? No, I never tested those. I don't really know about that. Do you recommend the Buzzbox quest in Darkshore? Yes, those are all in my leveling guide, yeah. I did notice that, I think like one of the quests involving killing the cats, that seemed a little bit annoying. The grind for that, but yeah, that's still in my guide though, because there's still a follow-up one that's worth doing, and you can kill the cats by grinding to and from other quests to get those cat kills. I think it is worth it to do, and they are in my leveling guide for that.
It is too far away.
For a normal player who hasn't played vanilla before, so your first time, how long do you think it will take to get to 60 following my guide? It also depends on what class you plan on playing. Like if you're actually going to play a hunter, or a class that's already covered with the steps from 12 to 60, like either druid, warlock, druid, warlock, or hunter, then you will have an easier time, a slightly easier time to go from 12 to 60. And warlocks and hunters are generally the fastest levelers in the game, and also druids too. Like all the class steps that I have covered from 12 to 60 in my horde leveling guide are generally the fastest class levelers. So if you're a new player, you could probably get to 60 faster by utilizing those classes that are covered from 12 to 60. But generally though, the playtime on those would probably be like about, I'm guessing like maybe 12 days played. If you're actually trying to like somewhat hurry up to get through the game, following my guide. Actually, it'd probably be less than that. It might be like 10 days. Or actually, you know what? I guess if you're really trying to hurry up and follow my guide exactly, I'm guessing that you would probably get like 7 days played. You can probably get like 7 days played. Yo, Stay Safe TV has hosted me with 2,900 viewers. What is going on? Stay safe. Thank you so much for the raid. Wow, thanks for the host. That's crazy. Actually, this channel has a record-breaking number of viewers right now. This channel has never before got this many viewers before. That is crazy. Anyways, for those of you just joining and may not know who I am, I speedrun Vanilla WoW, also Classic WoW. I speedran Vanilla WoW 1 to 60. I did many attempts over and over and over again. What you guys are watching right now is the fastest time that I did 1 to 60 Vanilla WoW in, which was 4 days and 20 hours played, which is also the world record time from 1 to 60. After I did this run, I then wrote the first ever leveling guide for World of Warcraft. And since then, I have tweaked the guide many times over the last 12 years for the better. And that guide is on my website at jonasworld.com, which you can find at the link below in the description, my stream description. So yeah, this is a rerun of an old video that I did in 2006. It was not easy to record this video. It was very difficult to record this in 2006. And down below my stream description, I explained how I recorded this video. I actually had to practice recording this video in order to record this thing. Yo, I already won. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Am I going to speedrun again? Yes, I am back on speedrunning this game. And on Classic Launch, I will be doing a speedrun from 1 to 60. Right when Classic launches. And my goal is to beat my time that you guys are watching right now of 4 days and 20 hours. And I'm guessing that I'll probably beat it by like 10 hours. And no, I am not going for world first, and the reason why I say that is because I'm going to be sleeping every day, a good 5 hours a night of sleep, because I need to sleep. I'm getting old and I have some health issues, so I need to sleep to make sure I don't die in real life while I'm playing. So I will be sleeping, unfortunately. I mean, I would go for world first if I was physically capable of doing so. But I just can't. I just can't risk my health on that. Yo, aka Tuborg, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. During this run you guys are watching, I was 26 years old. And now I am 39. What the heck just happened? What is going on? Venom of God has gifted 25 subs to the channel. That is absolutely crazy, and I absolutely am very thankful for that. Thank you very much for gifting 25 subs. Also, Pune, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Sprunk90, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Oddfin, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. What is happening? I can't believe this. Once again, Venom of God, thank you very much for 25 subs. And there's some more Twitch Prime subs coming in. This is like unexpected. Oddfin, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Doctor of Doom, thanks for the Tier 1 sub. Meeker Deekers, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Harry Kalahun, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. TSSR, thanks for the Tier 1 sub. Real Good Chili, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Agreent, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Cosmic Johnny, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you guys very, very much. I do appreciate it. Dr. Pop, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Where can you download Classic WoW add-ons? willitclassic.com is where I get all of my Classic WoW add-ons. Yo, V1 Lee TV. Thanks for a Twitch Prime sub. Mr. Turtle Gaming, thanks for the tier 1 sub.
Greetings, peace friend.
I've never had this much support all at once on my Twitch channel, so this is crazy. I do thank all you guys who are subbing. It means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Merked, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. And Epion, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Whoa, what? Someone just gifted a bunch of subs. Who was that? My channel, my chats are going so quickly, I can't see who's gifting subs. My Turtle Gaming has gifted 5 subs. Thank you very much for that. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Baddies are bad. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Evolution 1337. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. My Turtle Gaming has gifted another sub to Grimsy. That's now 6 gifted subs by My Turtle Gaming. Thank you very much. The organ music, yeah, that's from the old Bach organ music. The song is in the public domain, so anyone can freely use it. Aaron 4BZ, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. And I also seen that Megabox has donated 250 bits. Thank you so much. He says thanks for all the guides. GC Will 7 subscribes with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, eventually, as you guys see in the top left of the screen where it says Let's Talk, throughout the next 9 days, as this video plays 24/7, I will be changing that to my status of my mic. Like right now it says Let's Talk, that means I am just here, just talking on the chat and doing nothing else, but focusing on just communicating with my Twitch chat. However, you will see sometimes it will switch to this where it says I am sleeping. That means I'm simply sleeping and away from the mic. You also might see this, I am eating, BRB, which is actually what I'm about to do in about a half hour from now. About to eat my dinner, and that takes like a whole entire hour. Also available, this means where it says I could be available, that means that I'm working on my leveling guides, and I'm only like halfway looking at the Twitch chat. I'm only answering a certain amount of questions on my Twitch chat, and I'm like busy working on my leveling guides during where it says I could be available. Also AFK, that means I'm just not at my keyboard right now, and I'm doing something else, but I'll be back shortly. So yeah, I have all that stuff like up there in the top left, just to let you know the status of my mic and if I'm able to actually talk or not over the next 9 days in a row. But yeah, this video is going to be playing back 24/7 until then. So right now we're going to go back to that, at least for the next like half hour until I start eating dinner. That'll probably be the next thing. I'll talk for like the next half hour, and then I'm gonna go eat for like a whole hour. There's some more subs coming in. Let's Fizzlebee, thanks for the tier 1 sub. And Aaron4BZ, I think I mentioned that already. Thanks for the sub if I haven't thanked you yet already. But yeah, it's getting really close. Classic WoW is going to come out in like 9 days from now, and the hype is definitely building up. I can't wait to play the game. I'm sure a lot of you are too. It's going to be one crazy launch, probably the biggest launch of any game ever. This could probably be bigger than the actual launch of Vanilla WoW. Are there any improvisions I'll make on my 1 to 60 speedrun for Classic launch? Not really. I'm going to be following my leveling guide pretty much to the T all the way through. I mean, I may do some things differently in the starting area. Like, I may skip a couple quests in the starting noob zone. But that's about it, though. I should be able to, hopefully, I'm going to try to follow my own leveling guide all the way through. Am I concerned with leveling in Asheville with how many people are going to be there for Classic? Not really. The reason why is because by the time I get to Ashenvale, the way I'm going to be playing non-stop. Like, I mean, when I get to Ashenvale, it's usually at like level 21, and I only need to go to Zoram Strand to do like 1 or 2 quests over there and to tame some beasts to get some pet skills and stuff. And I'm also be playing on a PvE server, so I don't have to worry about being ganked. I'll be on the realm called Pagel, which is a PvE realm. And yes, I will be using a second monitor to follow my own leveling guide next to me. You know, interestingly, during this run you guys are watching, all that stuff was in my head. There was no leveling guide out at the time. Like, this whole run that I'm doing right now in the video, that was all in my head. But now I'm going to be following my own leveling guide just to make sure I'm on track and I don't like miss anything, because missing one thing can set you back quite a bit. Like, the biggest setback I did in this entire run was forgetting to get the flight path in Tarn Mill when I first got there, and that did set me back quite a bit. I had to run all the way back to Tarn Mill. That was probably the biggest mistake in the entire run. Yo, band listed. Thanks for subbing for Twitch Prime. Did I raid in Vanilla Naxxramas? I never got around to Naxxramas. When the game first came out, I did mostly like Molten Core, Blackbox Spire, Strathlome, and those types of dungeons. But I never did Naxxramas. I never got around to that. That was actually the point to where I started to speedrunning 1 to 60. And I started spending all my time into that instead. I just didn't get around to that. But when the game first came out, I was a Warlock and did a lot of level 60 content for the Warlock. My in-game guide is still being worked on, and the construction of the actual add-on itself is still being worked on. The guy who's working on it, he is a 26-year-old from Germany, and unfortunately he hasn't emailed me back in like 5 days, and I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping he's okay. I'm hoping he will actually email me soon and let me know the progress that he's making on it. But right now, there's no ETA on my in-game add-on. I apologize for that. I am doing everything I possibly can to make it happen as fast as possible. But yeah, but my web guys are in really good shape though. I've been spending a lot of time and energy into making sure that my web guides on my website are in really great shape. I'm gonna be right back. Let me just use the restroom. I'll be back in like 1 minute.
I cannot cast that yet. That spell is not I cannot cast that yet. That spell is not ready yet. I cannot cast that yet. That spell is not ready yet. I cannot cast that yet. That is still in charge. That spell is not ready. That is still recharging. I cannot cast that yet. That is still recharging.
Alrighty. I just had to use the restroom. I am back now.
That spell is not ready yet.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of time and effort into improving the web version of my leveling guide over the last year and a half. I mean, I've been full time on it every single day. And I am very, very happy with the state of them right now. They're in very good shape. How fast is my Alliance Hunter guide? Well, I haven't really had any reports from someone actually doing a speed run with my guide on that. But I did spend a lot of time into improving the route for that. Like, it's a very good route. So it should be really, really fast, I would think. But yeah, eventually I'd like to get some times reported for that, or even myself doing a speed run for that eventually.
That spell is not ready yet.
Are there any beta servers playable at the moment? No, the beta is down, and I guess it's completely over. No more beta. I mean, unless they re-release it for some reason, which I don't think they're gonna do. I think it's over for good now. But yeah, the beta ended yesterday morning.
That is still recharging.
Is my guide suitable for other classes like warrior? Yes. My guide is no longer a hunter guide. People still assume that my leveling guide is not as effective for other classes because it was made for a hunter, and yeah, that is true to some extent. My original guide was all just written down just for a hunter, but over the last year and a half, I spent a lot of time and effort into making my guide usable for all the classes, and I've done that by moving harder quests later in the guide, also marking elite quests that you kill as 2+ players, and then moving them as an option later on in the guide so that they can be soloed by warriors and rogues, in classes that have problems soloing elite mobs. So I spent a lot of time and effort into that. Not only that, but I've also am implementing class steps throughout the guide. All the starting areas in my leveling guides have all the class steps intact for them. But the 12 to 60 Horde has all the Druid, Warlock, and Hunter steps. And yeah, Druid, Hunter, Warrior, and Warlock steps for the Horde. The Alliance just has the Hunter only from 12 to 60. But even if your class isn't listed on there, you can still use the guide to get through the game. You're just going to have to do a few of your class quests. But yeah, my guide is usable for all classes, and I am definitely putting effort into making sure that they are suitable for all the classes. My guide is no longer just a hunter leveling guide. To make sure that my website don't crash on classic launch, I've done some steps to make sure that that won't happen. I moved all the images to Amazon hosting, and that should help alleviate a lot of the pressure off of my website. I think the site should be stable. Yo, Gandarion, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. I coded my website myself. I did not use a content management system. I actually coded the entire template and everything myself. And I wanted to do it in like a retro style. That was the theme I wanted to use for my website. Yeah, it's been tweaked a lot over the last year and a half to just make sure everything is in really good shape. There's now checkmark systems in place when you can click on the steps and they'll fade out as you do the steps. The images scroll with the screen, so the images are more easier to use than they have been in the past. My web guides are like way better than what they used to be. Yo, Rodo, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. What class am I leveling first for Classic? I'm going to be doing a Troll Hunter. I almost got close to death here on this scene. This fight didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to. I think I had to use a potion here. Yep. How many deaths I have in this run? Yes, there is a bot command called deaths, and it goes through all the deaths I had in the run. Yeah, I'll be doing female troll for Classic Launch. I've already made my character for Classic Launch. She will have red hair, and she will not have the same color